I want to go borderless this game because I'm always changing my music. Oh, we're at 120 FPS. Look at that. See? Yo, 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 hold up. Yo, everybody, dabs up the cam. Dabs up, dabs up. Let's go, baby. Yo, you guys are goats, man. Thank you all. I love you guys. We went from 60 max FPS to 130, see? 60 like max. Like 40 to 60 FPS was my last game, right? Imagine playing this game. Now my frames are literally double. So I know what the problem was. It was Google Chrome slash the webcam. The webcam was fucking destroying my memory, man. I have a webcam program that makes my webcam on 1080p. My webcam's not on 1080p right now, as you can see. So it's a little sacrifice. Do I want better webcam but shittier FPS? No. So we'll get shitty webcam. Fuck it, I'll fix it later. I know that's. I have OCD though. I gotta center that. Okay, sorry, my bad. We got a game though. I can actually play the game. Big CPU update canceled. No, I'm still buying it. No, my video. No, it drives me insane, man. I'm gonna get a new CPU, new computer case, and new motherboard. The motherboard's the part that I really need help with. I'm gonna see if it's all compatible. That's all I want. I want a fire case too. I'm a case boy. Maybe get some gamer lights too. Let's go ham on Christmas. Alright, I gotta try hard. I'm playing high-low. So sorry guys, I can't look at chat that much. I wanna actually like make this an educational game. We're playing against Wyvern. I'm thinking going Sanguini Blade into Gale Force into these guys. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm not lagging that much, so this will be a good game, hopefully. We're playing higher elo, so this will be a good one. Oh, I'm doing a VOD analysis. If you go look at my OPGG on MouthPlayer123, you guys can look at the OPGG for it if you want. I just had a game last night off stream. Oh my gosh, it was the best carry game I've played all season. I'm gonna do a VOD analysis for it, I think. If you guys even care about VOD analysis in preseason. It's preseason, mind you, but it was high elo and my whole team gave up. And it was one of the best carry games I've done all season, but the season's been out for a month, so it doesn't really count, but definitely the best carry I've done in season 11. It was high elo too. I was playing against a challenger top laner. It was incredible, man. Holy jeez, my whole team was spamming FF the whole game, but I played complete perfection, like completely flawless. It was actually a really good game, and the build I ran was fire. They had a Fed Kassadin who had like 18 kills, and I carried harder than him. A late game Kassadin who has 18 kills, like I carried harder as Quinn. Like I hard carried, like their whole team was complimenting me. Like every time they died, because one of them was streaming, so I was watching his VOD. Every single time that they died, they just spammed like the Quinn, which means that like, yo, this guy's popping off. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna do a VOD analysis for it because it was a very, very good game, I think.
An ally has been slain.
Well, what is happening? Why is we letting Brand Med do that? Oh yeah, you got that. Kane's here. Oh, I fucked up. You see how I play this game though? Phase rush. You know, like I like you see what I do. Like I don't care, man. I'm playing aggro, man. Like those scuttles, you're not taking that, Kane. You know. Like, you know, we're the top laner that all junglers want, you know? Instead of Kane getting that scuttle crab, I kill him. And Shyvana gets the scuttle crab against Kane. Like, what more can you ask from a top laner? And then I live, too. I get out right when Riven comes. So, like, look. Shyvana is invading Kane right now. At level 2. Like, in what case does this ever, like, happen? Like, that's never possible. And Kane also started Shyvana's Raptors this game. Oh, Shyvana, you really trolled staying there, though. Ah, Riven's gonna get a free kill here. Oh, no, never mind. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, never mind. Ooh, okay, she didn't troll. Silas got her back. I E him to slow him? I E Kane to slow? Oh, that's tilting. You see that E? The really... Oh, it's good. Okay, I thought Shyvana was trolling, but Silas is actually really fed. And that worked out. That shouldn't have worked out there, but... Whatever, it works. I should have thinned out the wave a little bit. It's okay though. Ooh, so one little tip of top lane is you should always, if you're, especially if you're playing Quinn, because you get prio in it like every matchup, help your junglers with scuttle crabs. If you, like, you're gonna get ganked level 3 every game you play on Quinn, but if you go and gank the jungler before they gank top, it works, you know? I could stay top and Kane ganks me after scuttle crab and then die. Or I could just go and kill Kane before he ganks me, and then we live, right? So that's how we do that. I got a big wave. Riven also lost the whole wave for that too. That's why it's important. And this is why I say Quinn's easier to play in high elo. I just played a gold game last game, right? You know, like, gold players, like, they're not gonna know what they're doing. And they won't listen to pings ever, so it's so hard. But look, I'm playing in high elo. See how easy the game is? Because, like, when I'm rotating, like, I just do one rotation, the game's over, right? If I'm playing low elo and I rotate, I can spam ping, perfect calls, but if no one follows, like, what else can I do, right? If I'm playing high elo, I can use that same pressure, same calls, but, like, my teammates actually listen to them, and then the game's over. Because, look, Shyvana's popping off. Kane's got 3 deaths. Shyvana double scuttled him. She's getting dragon. She got double Kane CS early game. And she invaded Kane. She took his blue buff. I'm in a counter matchup top lane, which is a matchup that they have to camp me to win. But if I'm 20 CS on Riven, 2 levels on her, and Kane's 0-3, what's their win con here? That's their win con, I guess, getting the shutdown mid. Maybe that's the win con, but it's worth the gold again. Watch this, watch this. So Kane actually, it's actually worth because Kane's bounty reset. It's actually worth that Kane got that kill. The shutdown went to Kane, which kind of depends. If Kane smurfs, it's good for him, but his bounty's a reset. It's worth gold again. Can we reach Challenger with Quinn? Yeah, she's definitely doable. She's in a really good spot for Challenger, to be honest. I'm gonna go for it next season. She's in a better spot than last season, IMO. Lethality Quinn's off the table, though. I don't know if you guys looked. They're nerfing Prowler's Claw again and all the lethality mythics again next patch. So lethality Quinn is GG, which is good because all the meta Quinn fanboys right now are the Tyler 1 fanboys, and they're all playing the build that Tyler 1 plays on stream, which is the Prowler's Claw one, which is not that good. It's just fun to play, and they're nerfing that build. So thank God, we want that because all the Tyler 1 fanboys are gonna stop playing Quinn. I didn't even like that build, to be honest. It's just fun to play, you know? It just looks fun. That's all it is. People were like, oh, wow, I saw Tyler 1 do this Prowler's Claw. Looks so cool. Like, you know, it's fun. It definitely is fun. But viable-wise? I don't know, man. I think this build that I play is better. Like, I could go lethality and be good, like, early mid-game. But then you completely fall off at a certain point. And you can never 1v1 the enemy top laner. So, like, what's the point? Do you want to build that makes you fall off that hard? Because, like, it's okay with snowballing, but you can snowball with this crit build, too. You have more survivability. If I get ganked on this build, like, with phase rush, like, I'm unkillable, too. It's not like you can get fed early game with this. It's not like you can't have an impact. It's just you have a good late scaling, too. Yeah, no, like, lethality is still okay, but after the nerfs, it's not going to be as good, bro. It's not going to be as good. It's very, like, hit or miss, I think. I think it's better mid lane, to be honest. It's just, if you go lethality, you have the perma-roam. Whatever you do. Why don't you turn on shadows? I disable all of them. My computer was lagging really badly. Oh, I didn't calculate that properly. Whoops. The nerf is, yeah, but they're nerfing it doesn't, what's it called? Prowler's Claw, they're nerfing the damage, which is good. Like, good for us, because we don't, I don't know, man, it's not my playstyle. They're buffing my playstyle, so. Thank you, Riot. Like, anytime I build Prowler's Claw, it's because it's fun to play and fun to watch, you know? It's not like I actually, like, oh, that's okay. Like, you know what? Like, there's some matchups where I kind of run it now. I run it into, like, Kales. I run lethality into Kale right now, to be honest. I think it's pretty good into her. But again, you do fall off into her with it, though. Very fun, though. If I'm playing Kale and I'm running Electrocute with lethality, holy shit, that is so fun. She can't do anything at all. She cannot play the game. But you get outscaled really hard, though. As you know. But if I run Crit Quinn, I can actually beat Kale late game if I play it right. Oh, and she flashed too. Oh, she really wants it. Oh, but she's getting clapped. Oh, she's getting clapped. Why do you leave base without regen mana? Because I'm backing soon. I have, look at this. So, here's a little tip, to be honest. Especially if you're playing Quinn, because you got an Uber, right? You're so fast. I messed up my back. I didn't have gold for Sanguine Blade. I don't have to back with full mana. I'm backing soon because I want to get Sanguine Blade, right? Which I can afford now. So I'm just going to base, getting like 2 waves, and I was going to back. Riven TP'd, so I'm staying longer than I should have. But my game plan was to go top, like push 1 wave back and get Sanguine Blade. You only need mana if you're roaming too. Another thing, if you're post level 11 on Quinn, you don't need mana. You don't go You need half mana, that's it. You don't have to leave base after that. This is dead. Now the plate's fine. She has no flash and no R. Is the plate dead? Did I get the plate? Okay, got it. I was gonna back, but Riven's got no flash and no R, and she's that low. Do I limit test this? I don't, like, I've done her CS too. Like, am I really scared? I have mana for my combo. Yeah, you know what? It's not worth it. I'll just back. I could probably dive her here. She has nothing. But it's not worth it. I have my Sanguine Blade. I have 2k. Why would I risk it? So I'm going Sanguine Blade Gale Force. So if I go Ninja Tabbies, is just she can't play the game, so I'll just go Ninja Tabbies. What do you think about jungle Quinn and AD carry? I'm gonna start spamming them probably next week, so I'll have a better opinion on it when I spam it. I haven't played it much this season. Yo, jungle DC and start. Oh my gosh. Well, preseason you see that a lot. It's crazy. It's a sucky part about the game, but you just gotta get used to it, to be honest. Especially when you're playing Quinn, you see it much more. If you ever lose on Quinn, you're getting flamed by your whole team, no matter what happens. The biggest thing that people say is if you're playing Quinn top and you ever lose, like say if you get camped or something, I'm gonna tell you guys this, so when you see it in your games, you're not surprised. The biggest one I see is if you get, say if you get camped really hard by the jungler and you lose the lane because of it, the one that they say the most is, how do you lose top lane with ignites? That's the biggest thing, so be ready for that one. I think the lane's an auto win because you have ignite, but it's not always the case if you're getting camped. But that's why we run ignite though, because it is true. It's hard to lose lane with ignite, general one-on-one. But your teammates will point it out to you, so just letting you know that. If you're playing lane with ignite and you lose, you're gonna get flanked. Haha! You see how I play that? He's blinded, he can't ult me. You see how I did that right there? That's why I love playing against Kane. If he's blinded, he can't ult me. So that's why I blinded him, then I clap back 8 away from him. That's a little Kane mechanic. Quinn's pretty good into Kane if he's not super fed. Because if you blind Kane, you can't ult anybody. If you're out of his thing. And Kane without ulting is really useless, you know? Especially blue Kane. This game right here is why I like playing high elo more than low elo. You see, I do one good roam early game and Kane can't play the game and my team wins. See, that one roam right here on Scuttle Crab won us the game. You see, Shyvana's taking over. I hard win top lane. Kane's out of the game. Why? That one rotation here literally won the game for us. So, I don't know. I kind of like playing Quinn and high elo way more because, I don't know. I just feel like Quinn's just a better pick because if I do that roam, low elo, they don't do anything with it. But if I do that roam and high elo, it's just GG. I don't know, but the thing is, if you're playing low elo, you roam a lot more, and it's like no one wards, and you can't lose 1v1s in low elo. So that's the other thing. I guess like that's like the thing about Quinn. Like in high elo and low elo, she's good in both, but for different reasons, you know. It's not the same. Like some champions are like just broken, like Irelia, you know, just broken in all elos, right? For the same reason. But like Quinn is like in low elo, she's good because you can just roam. You can't lose lane 1v1. You can just roam the whole game and get your team fed because no one wards. But in high elo, it's like, oh, well, I just use my prio to get, like, the jungler out of the game. And since my junglers are good, we just win the game. It's interesting, though, about that. She's good for different reasons in both elos. So we're going Gale Force this game. I think this might be my build for Bruisers. Sanguine Blade into Gale Force, and then tanks, I'm going to go Kraken Slayer into triple crit. Into like the health boys, I'm gonna go Bork into Gale into mythic item like Camille and stuff who build Trinity Force. I think that's my build, so I'm still limit testing, but that's what I'm thinking. Sanguine Blade into Jason stuff. I'll put that all in my matchup guide when I finish it, but that's what I'm thinking right now. This is my first day playing on the new patch on live servers, so we're still testing. But this is what I'm thinking. I think Sanguine Blade's still broken, so I'm gonna run it. Am I trolling going Rift Herald here by myself as a top laner? With no wards. Okay, we're really limit testing this. If Kane comes here for whatever reason, it could be bad. If he's blue Kane, he can one-shot me. Still. Oh, he's level 7 though.
What's your favorite item on Quinn?
Yo, Josh, yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, buddy. What's your favorite lethality item on Quinn? Good question. My favorite one, to be honest, Sanguine Blade is broken. If you talk about like one lethality item, Sanguine Blade is so busted. You can build it in crit and lethality builds. I love that item so much. My absolute favorite item on her. Like viability wise in high elo, you know, like Prowler's Claw is gimmicky. It's yeah, it's just fun, is good, but like in high elo, man, it's not that good. I'm telling you right now, it's not that good. So it's fun, but it's not good. But Sanguine Blade's literally just broken. It's like actually like the best item ever, so that's what I love about it. Yo, Humble, so thank you so much. I'm literally gonna need more practice. Keep practicing her, man. She's definitely like tougher to learn like matchups wise, because you're an AD carry top lane. So like if you make one little mistake, positioning wise, you're just dead. So like that's the problem with her. But when you learn how to like win matchups better, and you learn that by losing, by the way, like losing matchups, you get better. Oh, they got the Ocean Drake though. I don't even need a Rift here, do I? I haven't died yet this game, by the way. Should I Rift here? Or not yet? I'll Rift next one. If I Rift now, they'll just send all the boys. I'll wait. Oh, wait, I can kill Brand here. I'm gonna go this way so they don't see me. Oh no, I shouldn't have went that way, I guess. Ew. Blue Kane's gonna blow me up, isn't he? Taste of Blood's busted, by the way. Oh, I'm no Q. I should have seen my Q. I have no Q. I should have rifted. Early in was bad, by the way. Don't inhib. It's actually not worth it. I'm telling you guys right now, this is actually a tip. Early inhib is not good. Before 20 minutes, do not get inhib. Like, if you have the opportunity to, it's his throw. Because now they just get free farm. A bad Shelly, I think. Shelly gets one more hit, it's not that bad. My bad. If Shelly gets this hit, it's not that bad. Oh, actually, oh, it's not bad. That was a good Shelly. Not the best, it could have been way better, but it's not that bad. I thought it was a troll one. So yeah, so don't get inhib. So if you're like a legit question, like if you're actually wondering why not, even at LCS they do this. Like I've been when I used to watch LCS religiously, they've actually done this. Like a team literally let the other team get inhib. But why it's bad, if you're wondering, is because if I get like 17-minute inhib, the chances of us ending the game there, like you could end the game from it, right? Which is okay. But like if I don't for whatever reason, because like it's early in the game, you don't really have like, you have no death timers. It's a little bit harder to end the game like completely. And that means that they just get free farm and you can't farm that wave. So if you get one inhib and the enemy team, and you don't end off of an inhib, you slowly throw the game, right? Because the enemy team just gets 3 minutes of free farm and you can't farm at all in that lane. No one can farm because it's pushing against you. So that's one wave for 3 minutes that you can't farm on your team. So you lose a lot of CS on your team. And the enemy team gets extra farm, which safely, they don't have to worry about it. So that's why. Whoops. Haha, the Gale Force though. He ulted right before I got my Q off. It sucked. Oh no. No way, man. No way. No way. I had to sidestep that W. Oh, that's... Oh, you rusty boys. But Gale Force is busted on Quinn, man. I love this item. Holy bro, this item's broken on her. Good stuff by Riot. So my favorite thing right now is Taste of Blood Ravenous, like almost every game. I like this a lot. And this is my bruiser. This is my bruiser page. I think this is it. So I go Sanguine Blade, Gale Force, Stormrazor, IE in that order, and you're broken. This page right here. So if you're playing against like Rivens, any glacial matchup like Darius, all those boys that used to run glacial into, I think this is the new glacial. It's actually busted. And we're talking about high elo viability. Yo, what's up, Paper Cup King? What's up, buddy? Hard throwing instead of slow. Wave management. That is what wave management? Sorry, Humble Soul. Oh, I didn't see your bit. Sorry, my bad. Right now I'm jungle, but I'm thinking about going top lane. Any tips? I'll learn the matchups. You have to learn matchups because if you're playing jungle, you don't learn matchups at all. Like you don't play matchups. Honestly, the biggest thing I would say is when you're learning, don't get. This is a general tip, but I think it's important. Don't feel bad if you can't perform right away. Let me see if I can't really articulate this. Like I don't know if I'm gonna articulate it right. But like if you're playing top lane, you get hard clapped by an Aatrox. For example, like say I'm trying to learn Quinn and I'm playing Aatrox first time ever and I get hard clapped by him. Do not get like, don't feel bad about it. Like I think the biggest flaw you can have is, which some people do, it's like, oh, I just lost this game against Aatrox, I'm never gonna be good. I'm gonna quit Quinn entirely, right? Like that's good, you know, like you're gonna feel that way. But I'm telling you, like, as cliche as it sounds, like an important part about learning any new role or any new champ is that you have to get clapped. You have to. Like it's the only way to learn. So if I'm playing against Aatrox and I get hard clapped by him, that's how I learn the best against Aatrox. Next time I play against Aatrox, I'll see, okay, when I got clapped that first time, I walked up over here and I used my E and then he instantly W'd me and one-shot me. So next time I play against Aatrox, I'm never gonna do that again. How do you know that mechanic exists? Because you got clapped by it, right? Like, for me, I would say right now, I kind of almost mastered the Camille matchup. If you watch me play against Camille's in high elo, I clap every single one in lane. Like, I do so well. It's one of my best performing matchups right now. I would say the past 20 Camille's I've played against, I probably won like 18 of them in high elo. So I'm saying that as like a just like reassurance. Like I kind of mastered that matchup. And season 9 Camille's my permaban because I got clapped by her so much. So that's just like a little anecdote of like what I meant by that. I learned the Camille matchup because I got clapped by like 100 challenger Camille's probably. And from all those times of me getting clapped, I learned the matchup. You know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense? Like it's serious. It sounds so dumb. Like, oh wow, like you have to lose a matchup to get that good at it. But no, I'm telling you, it's how you learn, bro. Like, I don't learn anything if I win them. Like, if I hard clap like a Riven, bro, what do I learn from that? You know how you learn? You learn by going 0-10 against Riven. That's how you learn. You know? Like, you learn from getting clapped. Like, it sounds dumb, but it's true. So, my biggest piece of advice when you're playing top lane, you play to limit test. Spam normals if you don't want your win rate to go to shit. Play on our Smurf account if normals is too easy for you. Whatever it is, man, play flex queue. Just play to learn the matchups. Just play to limit test. Just practice interactions. You know, that's how you learn. That's telling you that's the #1 way to learn a new champion, new role, whatever it is. That's the #1 way. You gotta get clapped. So it sounds dumb, but it's true. Try it. Just play. Just queue up like 100 like normal games in a month or something, and just play top lane and just go play super aggressive. Just play to learn matchups. You know. Play against Riven. Just limit test. Use your vault aggressively. See what happens. Like, you know. Like, I can tell you how it works. I can tell you to vault Riven's 3rd Q, for example, to win the matchup, right? I can tell you that. But you won't really know how it works until you actually do it yourself. You won't know how to do it properly unless you get fucked up, you know? Ah, dude, that would have been so cool. Fuck, I try to Gale Force Blast Cone cancel. I gotta do that mechanic. Oh, I was at a range. So I want to Gale Force Blast Cone cancel with Vault. That would have been so cool. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna practice that one. See, talking about limit testing though. Like Blast Cone cancels. How do I learn how to do that from limit testing? It sounds like a general piece of advice, which kind of is, but that's what I would recommend. A general like Quinn advice I would say, Humble Soul, is use your vault. Don't use your vault at all, to be honest. That's the biggest piece of advice I have in general. Like what I mean by at all is only use it after their engaged tool is down. So it's like, it's matchup dependent, right? You have to know how the other champions work at a general standpoint. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. If you want to know the game at all to get good at it, you have to know how the other champions work. Okay? I don't know how comfortable you are at League in general, but you have to know how the other champions work at like a fundamental level. Like, if I'm playing against Riven, I have to know that she has a stun, right? Like, it's just common sense. You have to know that. Like, there's no going around that, right? So first of all, know what every champion does. Second of all, when they use their gap closer, that's when I vault. That's how you play those lanes. That's how you learn Quinn top, right? So like if I'm playing against Riven, for example, I'm only gonna use my vault after her Q's down, her third Q's down. That's it. That's how you play the matchup. If I'm playing against Darius, I'm only vaulting after his pull's down, right? That's like the biggest like general piece of advice. Like a lot of Quinn players, when I watch their VODs, right? What they do is they'll just vault randomly. Darius pulls her in, and then she dies. Right? You know what I mean? So that's what I meant by it. That's what I mean by it.
From the start, we were so damn good. I can see you and me like a whole